Today I wanted to talk about the ideal trans look, which is very stereotypical and typically extremely masculine. It typically depicts someone who is, I'm just saying in general, who is white, cis-passing, on hormone, and post-op, and is a skinny individual who might also be muscly, or so it's pretty much that range. We've seen some posts about like a few years ago, and it might still be going around being like this is what trans looks like, and it has the very typical pictures of like I believe Aiden Dowling was on there. There are also Aiden Dowling, Alex Birdie, and that his first name is Jay. I can't remember his last name, but okay, he's pretty masculine looking and very slim and all that stuff. So that's what pretty much is usually the ideal trans look and the stereotypical look that people think of, at least in the trans community, because that's what's shown mostly on the media, which is media including like YouTube and all that stuff, is very much more white people who are cis-passing and also very masculine appearance and skinny and all that stuff. That's what's typically depicted on social media stuff, whereas there's a huge wide variety of people of all shapes and sizes and skin tones. In the trans community, there should be absolutely no ideal look to be like, because there is no such thing as an ideal trans look, because everyone is different, everyone's transition is different. Just because I needed to go on hormones and all this stuff doesn't mean everyone else has to go on hormones and have top surgery and whatnot. Everyone's transition is different. I'm not trying to dismiss other people who needed to and others who don't need to. So I'm just saying, and not everyone wants to go to the gym so often, others can't for whatever reasons. It could be medical or whatever. So there's that also that can go into it. So this usual depiction of a guy who goes to the gym a lot and the very much stereotypical guy in general is also pretty much the stereotypical trans guy. So let's just put it there, that trans guys try and go very stereotypical into the men's stereotypes. So there's that, and I'm just saying how it shouldn't be like the ideal trans look, because not everyone is white to begin with. But I know some people like I've seen in the post I was talking about earlier, there was people of color in there, which most was white though. But I'm like, not everyone can fit those stereotypical boxes of going on hormones, top surgery, being slim, because not everyone is born that way to begin with. Some of us have more of a curvature or more of a belly or whatever. Single person is different. So us trying to be like, yeah, this is what I should look up to and what I should be. I'm not saying you shouldn't look up to these people at all. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that we shouldn't strive to be them in like a physical way. You should strive to be yourself in whatever way that may be. So trying to be someone like Aiden Dowling, who likes to go to the gym a lot. Like, that's just a fact. He's a very fit guy. He likes to go to the gym. He was on the cover of Men's Health magazine, almost a solo guy in Men's Health magazine, but he unfortunately didn't win that. So he likes working out and all that stuff, so it's just like everyone is different, so it's just be yourself pretty much. That's what the ideal trans person should look like, is just however they feel that they should be. This is kind of a dumb thing to have, is an ideal trans look and trans body, because there's no such thing, just as there's no such thing as an ideal person in general, because everyone is different. So you may strive to be that, but don't push yourself too much to be that, because the best you can do is be yourself. Whether you want to do the all the extras that you want to do to be there, like hormones, top surgery, whatever, working out like crazy, whatever. It's up to you. You just also reminder that there's also some genetics involved into everything. Just don't try and push yourself too hard to be that ideal trans person, because there's no such real thing as the ideal trans person.